What is up, everybody? Hunter with Lost Socket Garage, and today we're going to be taking a look at our newest conversion, our 68. We're going to be covering exactly what modifications we're going to be doing because she's getting some goodies, and we might even cut it in half today. We'll see. Let's get it. This is Ron Burgundy.
I'm Ron Burgundy? Damn it!
Yep, you heard it here first. This 68, we have named him. God, back to this old thing, man.
But I believe Diversity is an old wooden ship that was used during the Civil War era.
We've named it Ron because it's burgundy for now. We're going to be cutting a lot of the burgundy parts off, but you know, 68. Just a terribly clean donor. A little bit of floor work's been done to this, but honestly it looks really good. Welds have been semi-ground down underneath. We're going to be doing just a little bit of touch-up work here and there. Solid floor. Most of the metal work's already been done in this car. No issues with the torque box or the rear torque box at all. Let's take a look at the front. Just a clean engine bay. Again, you can see that it's been spray primered, so all the metal work pretty much has already been done up front. Torque boxes look a-okay. Just a clean coupe, and we're gonna cut it in half. Starting there, a little bit of surface rust here and there, but the wheel wells look good. We might even be able to save the drop downs, which never actually happens.
I will say one thing for her, Ed. She does have a nice big old behind.
We'll find out today. Yeah, so way clean car. Now, the question is what are we doing to this car? The first thing that we're doing to it is, well, yeah, we're cutting it in half. The second thing is we're going to be doing mini tubs on this car. So that we have a little bit more room under there to put a wider tire. We're going to be using the Mustangs to Fear mini tub kit, and you can run like, I think it's like 295s. 295s? 285? I think 295s is what you can run on that kit without having to modify the rear fold down, which is really nice. Again, just a super clean car. Also, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be Raptor lining the underside of the car, as well as replacing this suspension with, you guessed it, the Mustangs to Fear Mustang 2 IFS with full engine panels. So all of this stuff is going to be gone too. What I really wanted to do with this car is to give you essentially kind of a start to finish of how the process works. Now, we've already obviously done some things like taking off the front and rear suspension. We mounted it on the jig. We're using our brand new frame table that we got from Alf's Mustang Garage. Big shout out to Alf. Go subscribe to his YouTube channel. Dude deserves it. So we know everything here is level. Now we're just taking out some bits and bobs here and there, and then we're going to start cutting it in half. So I'm going to go ahead and cut to a time lapse of this car getting cut in half.
to stop what you're doing and listen.
If you need parts for your classic Mustang or Bronco, consider using CJponyparts. And if you're like us and like to make bad decisions and work on old cars, the good news is CJ wants to save you a little bit of money. So follow the link in the description, use code LSG2025 at checkout, and they are going to save you 5% on your entire order. They always have stuff in stock, and they carry stuff that no one else does. Back to it.
It looks a little different now.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Here's the thing. The holidays threw off the filming stuff a little bit, and we still had to get some work done, and the tubs came in late. But as you can see, progress has been made. Tubs are mocked up. Currently, we had to do a new outer on this side. We did not have to do an outer on that side. But tubs are all mocked up. We got the inner structure mocked up. It's fighting us a little bit on a couple of measurements, but nothing we can't face. See, this was nice. And we saved both drop downs, which is never happens. Ever happens. So we keep the tubs just kind of bolted in for now, or screwed in rather, until everything is fit, and we have checked fitment multiple times. So these are not going to get welded in for a while, and then we still got to do the what's that called? Tabs? Yes, tabs. The tabbies. And trust me, it is a lot easier to do mini tubs when the car's cut in half than doing them on the 69 like I am right now. Let's take a look. 69 Fastback, Dynacorn body in a box. I've got one tub mostly in. It sucks working under here though. Way easier when the car's cut in half. Trust me. That's why when people are like, hey, I want a conversion, I'm like, hey, do you want mini tubs at the same time? Because it's way cheaper. All right, so these kids are doing some fitment, measuring fitment, take off, put back on, screw in, do all of that stuff.
60% of the time, it works every time.
So let's cut to a time lapse of this getting put together and problems being solved.
we're getting our ass kicked by this conversion, and we're realizing it might be the actual pressing of the roof. Issue we're having is the roof we're using this measurement on it, and it's taken us probably 2 hours to figure this shit out. I never want to go straight to stamping as the issue. I want to see if we can fix it first. I don't want to like blame stuff on stamping, but this is actually 1.5 inches wide, and it should be 1.25 inches.
That doesn't make sense.
So our roof was sitting hella crooked. Now we're getting straighter, kind of like dairy, but we're just not quite there yet.
Okay, you know what? That's uncalled for. I can't work with this woman.
All right, a lot of progress has been made. This thing has been fighting us pretty consistently, to be honest with you. This thing is so clean to start with, but I think between a mix of not great quality stamped roofs and a couple other things,
You are a smelly pirate hooker.
it was really fighting us, but we ended up getting everything in. We're doing the final bolt in right now, basically self-tappering the quarter panel to the tail panel is going to be honestly about the last step, and then taking the skins off. Obviously measuring, making sure the back window is square once again, rechecking all of our measurements, and then we'll take the skins off. Weld in the inner structures, the wheel wells, the mini tubs have already been welded in, and the tabs, everything like that. Looks real nice in here.
What can I say? I like the way you're put together.
So just got to bolt up or screw in a few more things and get the very final screwed in fitment, and then we're going to start burning this one in as an official fastback. You guys excited? I'm so excited. All right, more time lapses. Time lapse eye. Hi. Well, Ron's a fastback now. You guys want to see? You guys want to see? Let's take a look. Still got the burgundy doors, but everything else looks a little bit different. I'll tell you guys what the issue that we ran into was here in just a second. I'll show you, but just give you a walk around. So again, really solid donor. Got the mini tubs in though. Going a stock tail panel, but we're doing a Shelby deck lid. Pretty excited about that part. That's gonna be dope. Yep, all seams sealed and ready to go. So let's take a look at the issue. Okay, so here is the main issue, is this measurement on this repop roof. So this roof was bent. This was the first roof we tried. This measurement basically right here that is on the lead line was 1 3/4 inches. The other roof we used, 1 1/4 inches. There's a big difference there. Oh, sorry, it's not 1 3/4 inches. It was 1 3/8 inches, but that made enough of a difference. So we got everything lined up by using a different roof. This roof had its own issue. Dude, getting these roofs in, shipped and having them show up straight it rarely happens. So you see there's a little bow in this roof, so we got to figure out how to fix that one for the next one. So what's next for Ron, you may ask? Ron's getting a sequel. What are we doing to Ron next? So first off, what I'm going to be doing is taking all the old suspension completely off. We're going to be doing a Mustang 2. We're going to Raptor line the underside of the car. I'll do the Raptor lining first, and then I'll end up doing the Mustang 2 install. So like, subscribe, turn on the bell notifications so you can see me work on this live. But also, we're going to be bringing you at least one more video on this with a Mustang 2, the IFS system from Mustangs to Fear. We're going to do a full install on that. So I'm looking forward to that. Until next time.
Go fuck yourself, San Diego.
Check us out every single Thursday, live at 4 o'clock Mountain Standard Time here on YouTube for Mustang Shopping. It's our live Q&A. We just kind of bullshit and talk about Mustangs. Check out our Facebook group. It's just Lost Socket Garage Official. That way I put on notifications when I'm going live, etc. Check out the merch. Links in the description. Do what you love. Don't be a dick. And as always, never be tamed. Peace.